What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another test video here on TideWe's YouTube channel. Tonight I wanted to give these TideWe Muck boots a go. So what I am wearing are the black styled TideWe Muck boots that we have. I'm gonna put them through a variety of tests tonight. I'm gonna be completely honest, these boots are extremely comfortable and extremely durable. I've been wearing them for like a couple of months now. I'm doing a variety of things: yard work, hunting, fishing, a bunch of different things, and I just kind of want to show you guys that these things are built to last. So we're gonna put them through a couple of tests tonight and see if we can pretty much destroy them, show you guys that they are built to last and they're gonna hold up, and it's a great affordable boot for you guys. So the first test I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop in this water. I'm gonna show you guys that these boots are 100% waterproof. So this water's pretty deep. I'm gonna try and get as deep as I can without obviously getting water over the top of the boot. And I'm in some pretty mucky stuff right now too, so. But, settle down in here quick. As you guys can see, I got the boot pretty much almost 3/4 of the way covered with water, and my feet are still bone dry. I'll stand here for a little while and talk to you guys, but these boots are 100% waterproof. I've never had a set leak. I've got a couple of different styles of boots now, between the camouflage ones, the brown ones, the black ones, and none of the sets have ever leaked water yet. So yeah, here we are standing in the mud. So what do you guys want to talk about? Some awesome deer hunting videos coming, duck hunting, goose hunting, and maybe even some diver duck hunting out on Lake Michigan. So got a lot of cool stuff coming up for you guys this fall. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you're most interested in seeing. Okay guys, well, it's been like 10 minutes. I'm still standing here, and my feet are still bone dry. So I could stand here longer, but I don't honestly think these boots are going to start to leak in another 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes. So these boots passed the waterproof test, standing in this water, along with a lot of other water that I've already walked through with these boots. So completely dry, guys. They're 100% waterproof. This was not just water. This was like a big muck hole. It's basically just a sinkhole, and I was still able to work these boots out. It's a really lightweight, compact boot, so it allowed me to be able to get my feet out. A lot of times you get stuck in these sinkholes and you gotta rip your foot out of the boot and go back for the boot. But I was actually able to wiggle these loose. They're pretty lightweight boot. The dexterity is very good. As you guys can see, this dock is now kind of wet here, and I'm able to get quite a bit of traction, jumping around, dancing, whatever. I'm able to get quite a bit of traction without slipping. So it's a good feeling to be able to walk through the woods in comfort, or even on concrete, without your feet dragging behind you because of the weight of the boot. So it's a very versatile boot, whether you're walking through the woods, on a dock here, or even gravel, water, whatever it may be. So I think these boots pass the waterproof test, as my feet are still 100% dry. As you can see, my jeans and everything is bone dry. So as we're walking down this boardwalk, I came up with an idea just to kind of show you guys the grip these things have on this dock. So this is like a composite deck here. When it gets wet, they get slippery. So even with the little bit of moss on here, this deck here, this decking is actually pretty slippery. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys the traction that these boots actually do have, just by me running and sliding. They stop. The little bit of force that I have to put down to stop these boots stops them in their tracks, and I don't keep slipping forward. If you had a soft bottom boot that didn't have much of the texture on the bottom of the boot, you would probably keep sliding and slip out. But these boots allow me to get the traction that I need to stay on my feet and walk on this nice wet composite decking without falling. You can actually move in these things. You can bend over comfortably. You can squat down, and you don't have to worry about the boot digging into your leg or anything like that. So these things are overall just very comfortable, and I kind of just want to show you guys stepping up on something high, just to show you the flexibility and the movement that you will have wearing these boots as well. So easy step up. As you guys can see, it was pretty much painless. It's pretty slippery up here too as well. Step up on here, not going to slip off. Step back down. As you guys can see, when I step up, I'm able to move my feet, move my leg freely. This one, when I pull up, just anything in general is very smooth and flexible, so you don't have to worry about getting stabbed or getting stuck or just being uncomfortable to say the least when you're walking around, jumping over objects, or even dancing a jig, jumping, whatever it may be. So, all right guys, for the last test on these TideWe boots, we are gonna run them over with a truck. I wanna show you guys that these boots will remain unchangeable, they will not crack, and they will also remain waterproof after we're done running them over. So I'm gonna set these boots up underneath the tires of my truck. I'm gonna throw a GoPro down there. We're gonna run these things over, and I'm gonna show you guys that the truck wheels will not affect the mold or the form of these boots. So let's get them rigged up and run these things over. Okay guys, so I got one of the boots set up on this side and I got one of the boots set up on the other side. So we're gonna run this one over first, and then we'll go to the other side and we'll run the other one over as well. Just so we're running both of them over before we do the last test here. So we're gonna record this. Ready, Max? Let's start this truck up. Perfect. All right. Ran the first boot over. Doesn't look like anything changed. The boot almost looks completely untouched, as you guys can tell. There's no cracking. Everything in the bottom of the boot's good. So let's run the other side over. This is the other boot. The one we just ran over is right there. So we're gonna run this one over. Okay. So the second one we ran over, once again, looks 100% fine. Nothing looks cracked. Bottom of the boot looks unchanged. So these boots were not really affected at all by running them over. We're gonna do one more last test here by running them over. We're gonna put them side by side, run both of them over at the same time. Throw them under the wheel here. We'll run them over one more time. Okay guys, so we just got done running both these boots over at the same time here. As you guys can tell, once again, nothing really changed. The boots are untouched. It almost looks like we didn't do anything to them. We ran them over the short way. I know some of you guys might be curious if we run them over this way. I don't know, want to try it? Should we try running one of these over the long way too? Let's do it. We'll run one of these over the long way too as well and see how they hold up. We'll go like this, and I'll just have Max drive right over them, and we'll see if anything changes. Okay, go ahead. All right, so that time you heard a little air come out the outside of this thing when we ran it over. Basically ran the thing, dead over, and once again, it looks like nothing has changed, nothing's cracked, everything is still intact, and the boot is literally unchanged. So the durability of these things is absolutely insane. We ran this over multiple times now, 3 times, and once over the long way as well. So it doesn't affect the boot. They remain intact, they hold their form, and it's just in general a very durable boot. So I'll show you guys these once more here. But once again, like I said, they're untouched. But now to show you guys that these things are 100% waterproof even after they've gotten run over by a truck, I'm gonna fill these things up with water. We are gonna fill both of these boots up with water. I got a bucket of water right here, and see if they leak. I just wanna pull these out, just make sure that these aren't in there when we dump this water in, just so it's a little easier to dry these boots out after we dump the water out of them. So go that one completely up here. Hopefully it doesn't tip over. Okay, and we'll fill this one up. Now normally this is the opposite. Normally the water's on the outside of the boot, but I figured it would be a little different if we threw it on the inside of the boot. So as you guys can see, there's no water coming out of these things. If you look all the way around the boot here, I can turn these for you guys. They aren't leaking anywhere. Even after running these boots over a number of times, the boots still hold water and still are water resistant. So I hope you guys enjoyed this test video. We put the boots through a majority of tests tonight just to kind of prove their durability, their traction, their flexibility, and their waterproofness. So the boots held up. I'm pretty impressed. The TideWe makes a great boot, guys. These boots are great for hunting, fishing, hiking, and they're even great for yard work. No matter what you're doing, these neoprene rubber boots here will suit you well. They come in a variety of different colors. We even make boots for women, kids, depending on if you're going to be hunting in warmer climates or even colder climates. TideWe makes a boot that will fit you. So overall, it's a great boot. I hope you guys, again, enjoyed this testing video. If you guys want to see more test videos like this on TideWe products, let me know. Put some comments down below on the products that you guys would like to see tested, and I will put them to the test just like we did here tonight. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys would like to pick up a pair of these TideWe neoprene boots, I will put a link down in the description below where you guys can go pick these up. They are super affordable, and you guys will enjoy them as they are super comfortable as well. So thanks again, guys. Please go down, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave a comment on the products that you guys would like to see tested, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.